What if I told you that something as simple as the yogurt you choose in the morning could change the way you move, the way you feel, even the way you age? Think about it. How many mornings have you woken up with stiff, aching joints that make it hard to get out of bed? Or maybe you've noticed your grip isn't as strong as it used to be, your legs tire faster, and lifting a grocery bag feels like a workout. You might shrug it off, thinking it's just part of getting older. But what if it didn't have to be? What if there was a small, delicious change you could make today that would not only ease that stiffness, but also help you keep your muscles strong, your bones sturdy, and your energy steady, so you could keep doing the things you love for years to come? Here's the truth. Arthritis pain and muscle loss aren't just little annoyances. For millions of people over 50, they're daily battles. They can chip away at your independence, your confidence, and even your joy. But here's the part nobody talks about. You don't always need expensive supplements, risky treatments, or complicated diets to fight back. Sometimes the answer is sitting quietly in your fridge. And no, I'm not talking about some exotic, hard-to-find superfood. I'm talking about yogurt, but not just any yogurt. There are certain kinds, specific, powerful varieties that don't just taste good, they actually work inside your body to calm inflammation, protect your joints, build lean muscle, and keep your bones strong. Today, I'm going to share with you 5 must-eat yogurts that every senior over 50 should know about. And I promise you, number 3 will surprise you, because most people have never even heard of it, and yet it could be the game changer your body has been waiting for. Before we get started, I want you to do something for me. Drop the words strong and pain-free in the comments if you're ready to take control of your health after 50. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button to join our Senior Diet Tips community, because here, we make aging smarter, not harder. Let's start with the first yogurt on our list, Greek yogurt, the protein powerhouse. Picture this. Margaret is 72 years old. She's always been independent, but lately, even something as small as opening a jar of pickles has become a challenge. Her hands feel weaker, her arms tire easily, and she's starting to notice it's harder to carry her groceries up the porch steps. At first, she thought this was just normal aging, something she had to accept. But then, a friend suggested something surprisingly simple. Swap her usual breakfast for a bowl of plain Greek yogurt topped with fresh berries. It wasn't a miracle overnight, but slowly, her grip began to improve, her energy started to return, and those grocery bags felt just a little lighter. The reason? Greek yogurt has nearly twice the protein of regular yogurt. And that extra protein is like premium fuel for your muscles, especially as you age. It helps fight off sarcopenia, the gradual loss of muscle mass that can rob you of your strength and mobility. Now, here's where many people go wrong. They think all yogurts are created equal. They're not. Some have so little protein that they're basically dessert in disguise. If you want results, you need the right type. Choose plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt, and then add your own healthy toppings like blueberries, strawberries, or even a sprinkle of flaxseed for extra antioxidants. That way, you're getting muscle-building protein without hidden sugars that work against you. But keeping your muscles strong is only one part of the puzzle. Because if your joints are inflamed, even strong muscles can't help you move without pain. And that brings us to the second yogurt on our list, probiotic-rich yogurt, your gut-joint connection in a cup. Let me tell you about John. At 65, he'd been dealing with arthritis for years. His hands were stiff, his knees ached in the mornings, and he'd resigned himself to thinking it would just get worse with time. But then something unexpected happened. His doctor recommended adding more probiotics to his diet, not for his arthritis, but for his digestion. Within a few months, John noticed something incredible. Not only was his stomach feeling better, but his joint pain had eased. He could garden longer, walk farther, and even kneel down without wincing. It turns out, science backs this up. When your gut is healthy, it produces less inflammation, and less inflammation means less pain in your joints. The mistake many people make is thinking probiotics are only for bloating or digestion. In reality, they're powerful allies in managing arthritis symptoms. When you choose a yogurt for this purpose, don't just grab any container off the shelf. Look for one that says live in active cultures on the label. That's how you know you're getting the probiotics your body needs. And while probiotics work from the inside out, the next yogurt on our list goes straight to work on your bones themselves. Fortified Yogurt, your bone strength insurance. Linda was 68 when she tripped on the front step. She didn't even fall hard, but she still ended up in the hospital with a fractured hip. That's when her doctor told her something she'd never considered. Her bones were far weaker than they should have been. He explained that after 50, bone density can drop sharply, and one of the simplest ways to fight back is with a diet rich in calcium and vitamin D. Linda didn't like milk, but she did enjoy yogurt. So she started buying fortified yogurt, yogurt with added calcium and vitamin D. This wasn't just a treat anymore. It was a daily dose of bone protection. Calcium strengthens the structure of your bones, while vitamin D makes sure your body actually absorbs that calcium and puts it to use. Without vitamin D, much of that calcium is wasted. A lot of people assume milk is the only reliable source of calcium, but fortified yogurt can actually contain more, and it comes with the added benefit of probiotics for gut health. Just make sure to read the label, because not all brands add vitamin D. If it's not there, you're missing half the benefit. And while fortified yogurt can be a powerful ally for your bones and joints, there's still one more daily battle most seniors face: inflammation. Let's talk about the fourth yogurt on our list, anti-inflammatory yogurt, infused with turmeric or ginger. In some parts of the world, this isn't new. In India, for example, people have been stirring golden turmeric into yogurt for generations, not just for flavor, but for its healing qualities. And in other cultures, ginger, fresh, grated, and fragrant, has been blended into yogurt as a soothing remedy for aching joints and sore muscles. These aren't just old wives' tales. Science has caught up, and it turns out there's real truth here. The bright yellow spice turmeric contains curcumin, a compound known for its strong anti-inflammatory effects. Ginger, on the other hand, contains gingerols, another natural compound that helps calm the body's inflammatory response. And that matters because inflammation is at the root of so much joint pain, stiffness, and swelling. If you can bring inflammation down, you give your body the chance to move more freely and with less discomfort. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Spices in yogurt? Isn't that a bit unusual? Maybe for some of us, yes. But the combination is surprisingly delicious, and it turns a simple cup of yogurt into something that not only nourishes your body, but actively works against pain. If you want to try this at home, it's simple. Take a serving of plain yogurt, Greek or regular, and mix in half a teaspoon of turmeric powder. Add just a pinch of black pepper, not for taste, but because it can boost the absorption of curcumin by your body. You can also add a touch of honey for sweetness, or even a sprinkle of cinnamon for warmth. With ginger, you can use fresh grated root or a pinch of powdered ginger, stirring it right in. This little change doesn't just add flavor. It transforms your yogurt into a natural, anti-inflammatory support system. And now, we've reached the final yogurt on our list, a surprising one that's perfect for seniors who are watching their sugar intake. Yogurt number 5 is low-sugar, high-protein Skyr. David, at 68, had a bit of sweet tooth. Flavored yogurts were his go-to snack. But during a routine checkup, his doctor warned him his blood sugar was creeping higher, and he needed to make changes. David wasn't ready to give up yogurt entirely, so he went looking for an alternative. That's when he discovered Skyr. Skyr is a traditional Icelandic yogurt. It's thicker than Greek yogurt, creamy, and incredibly satisfying. But here's the best part. It's naturally low in sugar and very high in protein. That means you get all the benefits of supporting your muscles, keeping you full longer, and nourishing your body without the blood sugar spikes that can come with sweetened yogurts. Some people hear low sugar and think bland, flavorless, or boring. But that's far from the truth. Skyr can be rich and indulgent on its own, and you can make it even better by adding fresh fruit, a dash of cinnamon, or a drizzle of raw honey if you want a touch of natural sweetness. The key is to buy it plain and dress it up yourself. That way, you control the sugar, and every spoonful is working for your health, not against it. So now, you know the 5 yogurts that can help stop arthritis pain, strengthen muscles, and protect your bones. But here's the thing, knowing is only half the battle. It's what you do next that matters. Watching your mobility fade is frustrating, but it's not inevitable. Aging isn't the end of movement. It's the chance to fuel your body with foods that fight back. Each grocery trip is a choice. Add one yogurt that builds strength, supports your joints, and protects your independence. Start small, stay consistent, and watch how your body responds. Today, we covered Greek yogurt for muscle, probiotic yogurt for gut health, fortified yogurt for bones, turmeric yogurt for inflammation, and Skyr for steady energy. Which one will you try first? Or which is already your go-to? Share in the comments. And if you found this helpful, subscribe for more tips from Senior Diet Tips. Stay strong, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next video.